Decentralized science is down yet another 4.3%. But don't worry, guys, I am a permanent bull, so this is clearly just the last opportunity that you have to get into some of our favorite altcoins before they inevitably go to the moon, right? That's what I should be saying right now, and that is the narrative I'm going to continue to push, because that ultimately is what I do believe. I do in fact believe that this setup on Bitcoin is only a temporary pullback before we inevitably break out of this trend and continue higher. Hopefully it's now. Hopefully it's in the next 30 to 60 days, but we cannot avoid or deny the possibility that we are going to trend back down to the bottom of this range on Bitcoin, which would be the low 50,000s per Bitcoin, or 51,000 right now is the current bottom, 52,000 of this trend that we have been seeing. Jupe is struggling big time. Super annoying, because I'm probably going to get wicked out of that trade here. Go over to Jupiter. If it goes down to 69 cents, I am out of that trade, which is unfortunate. I literally got in at the top of this range and rode it all the way down to the bottom of it, but so be it. That is the inevitable outcome of some of the trades that we do take. I am hoping that Bitcoin can break out here, and that will reverse the entire market, reverse the entire trade setup, but so be it. Slowly but surely, we will find the outcome of that trade. What's going on? Good morning, Zach. Good morning, Truth. Good morning, Steve the Canadian. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your Wednesday. Tomorrow is the live raid, the DeSci raid that we do every single Thursday. So I want everyone getting mentally ready. Not everyone seems to enjoy the raids, but I think a vast majority of people don't seem to fully understand why we're doing the raids, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. Right now, I just want to go through the market a little bit. Do you start talking while ads are playing? It always starts halfway through a paragraph. Okay. Generally speaking, I have a live intro that I play, but here, I'll show you the... Yeah, see how it's just black right now? That's because, unfortunately, I've rearranged a bunch of files on my computer and I lost the intro somewhere, so I have to go find it again or go remake it, and I haven't gotten around to doing that as of yet. But generally I like to go live with that intro, which hopefully will allow the ad to play over nonsense, and then you can't just start in the middle of a sentence, so I'm sorry for that. As the hair grows, so will the market. Please don't cut it. I got a haircut a couple days ago, but even look at it now. Look at that. It's wildly long still, comparatively speaking, but I did get a haircut just a few days ago. Yeah, not on this drop, but probably on this drop over here. So sadly, sorry, add Mandy to your intro. I'll see if she's interested in it. She may or may not be. All right, let's go through the market. So right now, Bitcoin is struggling just at its current existence of 62,000. I don't know that it knows which way it wants to go. If we kind of just look at it, it's smushed in between all of the moving averages, right in the key area of contention that Bitcoin has been suffering through for the last 8 months. I feel like every time we do a Bitcoin market update, it's like, oh, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? I don't know, because Bitcoin doesn't know. It's been the same story for the last 8 months, which kind of gets nauseating to go over and over again, because it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. We're just waiting. It's just a long, drawn out waiting game. Everything still looks the exact same as it did every other day that we've done any of these live streams. I'm still maintaining all of the positions that I do have, despite consistently getting beaten up over the last 3 months at least. We've just trended sideways, and even out beyond that, it's been like 8 months of just bleeding. So it's just a matter of how much longer can you stomach this. Eventually something's going to snap, and we're going to either have a giant wick down, which finalizes anyone getting out of the market, or we're going to have a giant wick up and everyone is going to get rewarded as we continue to climb. Currently, in the world of decentralized science, the leader is Amex. Amex is up 8.8% today. Then we got MVita, which is up 1.4, Valley Dow, which just chops up and down, Dynex up 1.2, CTI up 1.2, and then everything else seems to be flat or going down. The leading decline right now is ETI, followed by VitaDAO, preprints, track, and of course our good friend Noble Blocks. If we come over and go ahead and look at Noble Blocks, I was not expecting to see a 5.5% downward day today, mostly because, you ready for this? Noble Blocks is one of the projects that Zoomer, the marketing agency that I helped co-create, is running for marketing, right? Noble Blocks. What is the other one? The other project that we're working closely with is Cyclix. And Cyclix had 100 and something percent gains yesterday because they announced that they got the license for the casino. And so I just kind of assumed there would be some sort of carryover from Cyclix into Noble, as they're seeing that the projects that we work with are not just pieces of shit, and they actually have a lot of fruitful endeavors ahead of them. Cyclix, obviously this is hyper fixated news on Cyclix, but it did really well, and it is going to continue to do really well in my humbled opinion. Literally $136,000 of buy volume, $40,000 of selling volume over the last 24 hours, meaning $100,000 of purchasing volume sent this sucker up 100%, right? And this, I think, is a good dynamic. I want to take a second and explain this to you, because a lot of people, I feel like, don't fully understand this dynamic, and this is a good dynamic, or a good opportunity to explain that dynamic to you, okay? Cyclix was a $4.5 million market cap yesterday, okay? Now it's a $9 million market cap, which means the market cap went up by $4.5 million off of $100,000 of buying volume. Technically, it's even less than that. Technically, if you take 136,000 divided or minus 40,000, you get a grand total of $94,000 of buying volume. Or no, $96,000 of buying volume, which sent the market cap up $4.5 million. So a lot of people view the market cap as just how much money would need to flow in or out of something in order to make that market cap appropriate, right? They're like, oh, if Bitcoin wants to go up $10 billion, we need $10 billion of inflow. And that is just categorically false. That's not how any of the markets ever work. So you have to, that's why it's important to pay attention to the tokenomics behind things. Like, there's only 10 million tokens in Cyclix, right? There's only like 10 million tokens. And so most of those are locked up. Most of those are staked. Most of those aren't going to change hands. I'm not selling my tokens. No, which means my tokens can't be counted in that circulating supply. It has to do with the circulating supply versus fully diluted supply. You guys probably understand that to a higher degree than most other people, but $100,000 of buying volumes created $4.5 million of liquidity, of market cap. That's very impressive. Either way, how many of you guys benefited off of Cyclix? How many of you guys are holding Cyclix right now? We got a variety of people in the chat right now. What's going on, MK? Happy to see you here, Dan the Man. Talkerid, we missed you. Patrick, I'm retiring from the Diddy jokes. I need to be professional as a CYG shiller around here. Appreciate it, Zach. I appreciate the upgrade, so to say. But we do need a CYG shiller around here. Say it ain't so. The Diddy jokes have been gold. Zach, you'll be back. No one leaves Diddy. Oh my God, that's dark. Hello, boys. Hello, hello. We got the casino. Let's go. Game over. RIP. R.I.P. Derek. The CYG bags boomed yesterday. That is pure fact. Everything went really good. I mean, somebody came in out of nowhere. Like, there's the healthy amount of selling from yesterday, which is good. You need some level of selling, but there was look at this buy wall. It just $4,000 of buying, $1,500, $700, $800, $1,000, $2,000, $1,700, $4,000, and then somebody came in and clipped $25,000. How nutty is that? They got 40 grand. Somebody clipped $40,000 of buy orders into Cyclix. That is insane. Just in 2 orders, basically. So we clearly, yesterday after the news came out, a whale was like, yo, wait a second, this is actually a good play. Because if we go look at the top competitor, Bybit. Oh, is it Bybit? No, not Bybit. I always forget the name of the casino. Whatever, man. What's the name of the casino, guys? I know you guys know it. Good morning, Beagle. It was probably Lucas. No, I asked Lucas. It was not. Rollbit, not Bybit. You go look at Rollbit. Rollbit's a $200 million market cap. So people were like, oh shit, wait a second. Cyclics got its license, so now they can start competing with Rollbit. They're a sub $10 million market cap. Rollbit is a $200 million market cap. That's a 20x. I don't even care if I'm buying at 100% up from yesterday. Like, there's a 20x potential in this just to get to the competition if there is no change in market cap from here to there. So crazy. Very, very crazy times. You know what else is pretty crazy? Our boy Brian Armstrong here got married over the weekend. So shout out Brian Armstrong. Shout out Brian Armstrong for getting married. Congratulations, my guy, as I know you obviously are watching this live stream. So know that we are here for you. Look at this dog. I wonder how long between posting this dog and the generation of a meme coin around this dog. Like what the difference in time was. Yeah, look at Pump.Fun. Congratulations, such a cute dog. What's its name for research purposes? Very funny. Very funny. But super exciting for him. Pretty cool. Yes, that is also true. Thank you, Takarid. I appreciate that. Poseidon Dow, as our boy Takarid mentioned here, just got their contract audited by Cyberscope. So they're taking steps to get even closer to their pre-sale and their inevitable TGE. So we've got an 82% low risk, top 10 percentile when it comes to contracts out there. So very exciting. 94%, this is the first time I've clicked on it, the first time I'm actually seeing it. 94% when it comes to security, 69% for fundamentals, nice, 67% for decentralization, 70% for the market, and 35% for community. So that's a little bit discouraging to see that community score was only 35%, but I'm curious what factors they took to get to that point, because I viewed their community score to be a lot higher than that. They're right in line for... What is all this? This is the first time I've ever looked on their website, so this is interesting to me. What are you guys talking about? The new diddler? Pause. Yeah, I don't know what any of this actually means. 193 members in the Poseidon DAO Telegram. Oh, that's probably what it is. If you guys are not in the Telegram, here's the link. Go ahead and grab the Telegram. I'm assuming because they've got a small amount of followers on X, like less than 1,000 on X. They have less than 200 members in their Telegram and less than 200 in their Discord. That's probably what the score came from. The community score being a 35 is likely just they don't have that big of a community right now, which is bullish because that means we're getting into something before anyone else is even aware of it. Zach says he's Satoshi according to HBO. That's kind of sus, Zach. What's the seed phrase then, my boy? You got like $100 billion in your wallet, my boy. Share some. Why are you holding out on all of us? How was your walk with Mandy yesterday? Truth, you sketching me out, my guy. You sketching me out. How do you know we go on walks so frequently? The walk was beautiful. Under attack? Call us now. Cyberscope, smart contract audits. But this is exciting for Poseidon now because they are getting closer and closer to actually launching everything. So as I say, get ready, Web3 DeSci. This looks like AI created this, the post, which is fine. So be it. So be it. Oh. All right, Truth, I'll give you that one. I did probably say it. Oh, man. I didn't do any of my yoga today, so my body is all stiff. But it's good. This is good though. This is what we want, right? It's stiff from the gym. Stiff from the gym, meaning I am growing my muscle. So as far as looking, Truth dresses up as in a ghillie suit and follows you guys. Sus. Imagine Truth is just one of the neighbors. Truth is just one of the neighbors trying to learn about decentralized science. The lady walking her dog every morning, it's just Truth. I'm just playing with you, Truth. I'm just playing. So BitTensor went down 7.7% yesterday after us talking about all of their subnets. And subsequently, most of the other subnets tanked pretty aggressively alongside with it. So 7.7% down. We saw AIT hold up and actually go up by 1%. We saw Sturdy go down by 17%. We saw Taubank go down by 25%. And then we saw SETI go down by 15% and Chat down by 15%. So interestingly enough, AIT protocol held up the most in this little bit of a downturn that we are seeing in BitTensor, which is interesting because it's really, like if you go look at the chart, it's really not a downturn at all. It's very much so a subtle little decline in the valuation. Jock milking the cows. What does that even mean, Don? You talking about from Wellshare? Phase 3? Damn, just launched, Jock. Did I miss something? All these guys just looking for more and more liquid. Oh, they're almost at 100,000 followers. Phase 3 will go live next week on Wednesday, October 16th. This final presale will only be open for 30 minutes. I know. I don't understand why they're doing so many rounds of raising. TGE date is now confirmed. More details coming soon. I mean, ultimately, if you think about it, Axon did 3 rounds as well. They did the initial private presale, then they did a public presale, and then they did the liquidity bootstrapping pool. So I imagine this phase is probably for the liquidity pool. So it'll be interesting to see how much money they can generate in 30 minutes of being live. 100,000 followers. It is their pinned post. We shall see. So bullish on Well. Well, I am not, says Derek. LOL. Axon did 3, but I was allowed to buy. That's true too. That's very true. Wellshare has 10k Telegram members, but Poseidon only has 160. Yep. Suspicious, isn't it? Wellshare is doing marketing though right now. Poseidon has not done anything yet because again they're waiting for their legal team. So Wellshare has done a lot of marketing. And I've talked to the person behind their marketing team. And so I know he's connected and he's pushing like crazy. And then shout out to all of our amazing KOL supporters on board with us. We got Jolly Green, we got Nifty, we got Alt Crypto Gems, we got the Dusty BC. We got Connor Kenny, we got Christian DeFi, we got Ted Pillows, we got Dr. Evil of Crypto, and we got 2 question mark guesses. So I wonder who those 2 guesses are. We've got someone big joining soon. Let's just say you'll definitely recognize the name. She. Imagine it's Altcoin Daily. That'd be crazy, dude. We're talking about Elon Musk. That's funny. This is what I look for when looking for new projects to invest in. What problem are they solving? Will they be around in 3 to 5 years? Do they have the potential to be a future leader in the crypto space? Do they value their community and holders? Well, ticks all 4 boxes. Bullish. All right, who's bringing back the Pat Thick? No, you're banned. You're all y'all are banned. I love when Pat reads my tangents out of order. Listen, I read a comment and then my brain goes, and then I read another comment, then my brain goes. Mystery guest is not me. Why know this investor? Bah God, that DeSci Docs music. Bah God, that's DeSci Docs music. What music? Was there music in this? No, Patrick, we did not reach an agreement, and plus most of you guys are US based. And so realistically, I would not have been able to help them that much with onboarding people into their rounds of fundraising, because most of you guys are from the US and they excluded US people, and I'm from the US, so I can't even really get super involved in the pre-sale or anything. And so if I'm not able to join a pre-sale, it doesn't really make sense for me to push that pre-sale to you guys, given that I'm not actually joining it, you know? Plus, again, we didn't really reach an agreement, and I got a little bit sussed out by the rapid increase in follower count and the rapid increase of people in their Telegram. Not to say that it's not going good for them, because I think that everything is going pretty well, and I do think that well will do well, pun intended. However, it just doesn't make sense for me in this exact moment, and we didn't reach an agreement, and yeah, I'm not able to really fully get behind promoting it to you guys because I can't partake in it. So the $600,000 of money that they raised couldn't come from really any of us. Isn't Jolly in the US? I have no idea. Is he? He might be. Probably is, yeah. There's ways around it. If you get a Paula ID, then you can go ahead and get in regardless because you have citizenship in another country, albeit completely digital citizenship. Curious about Axon DAO token metrics. Our just launched dashboard has all the answers. Let's go look at their token metrics. Nah, they're Canada. Okay. Damn it, Don. You could have gotten in. I imagine you did get in. Okay, so they just created... What was the point of this? So they created a shittier version of Token Terminal. Or not Token Terminal, of Dex Screener. That's funny. A little arbitrage opportunity here. You go ahead and grab some of the Ethereum tokens, swing it right over to Base, and sell it for 0.3 of a cent more. A little arbitrage opportunity here. I wonder how much the fee would be in order to bridge from Ethereum to Base, and if it makes sense to do so. FDV of 190 million, current market cap of 35 million. Let's look at Axon, AXGT. So I feel like we have enough data here to do a little bit of charting on Axon after this pump. We got a little bit of a descending pattern here, but this I think is a bull flag, which will probably end up breaking out to the upside eventually. It's just a matter of how long is this going to trend down and to the right before it does break out again. Don squeezes with little effort, sus. I got into both phases. We got a well whale. Will you buy well after the launch? Depending on what the market cap is. Their FDV is launching at a $10 million valuation, so I don't know exactly how many coins are in circulation. I think it's around like 12 or 13%. And so if it comes out around that like 1.3 million, I'll probably jump in, yeah. If it ends up launching and it immediately rockets up to like 20 million, I won't be getting in. But if it's around 1 to 3 million, I do think that they have a good opportunity to make that seem like pennies in a year from now. If it gets to like 10 to 20 million, I'll probably be a little bit more hesitant with it, especially given there's other opportunities. Like I know of there's a lot of pre-sales that are actually coming up soon that I can't really talk about yet because none of it's been confirmed, but people are telling me to get my liquidity ready, and so I'm trying to hold on to it as best I can. We know Poseidon DAO is doing their pre-sale soon. There are 2 more that are doing a pre-sale that I do want to get some decent exposure to. I promised I wouldn't say anything yet, so I can't say anything yet. But we also have I don't know if you guys got into VoltFi, but VoltFi is supposed to be launching pretty soon. Supposedly, now that Cyclix has the gaming license, I think next week they said they were going to be going forward and launching the platform. Right? I think they just did. Rather than give you guys misinformation, when $50 CYG. Honestly, $50 CYG is not out of the picture. I think I saw an update on what they were planning on doing next. But now that they have the gaming license, the casino license, they can go forward and actually launch the platform and get everyone to start using it. And then I believe they can shortly after that start doling out the referral system. And the referral system has it so you get like 50 to 70% of the revenue generated from the website off of whoever you referred. And so that is something that's super bullish for people who have audiences to push this onto and like do live stream gambling streams. And so I expect a lot of people to be doing that soon, because I know Lucas is ready, and Lucas has his whole team of people who are ready behind him to start doing live stream gambling sessions. We might even start doing some of them because they are pretty fun. Like the site is pretty nice, and gambling is a lot of fun occasionally. Public beta is in 7 to 10 days, I think. Exactly. And so my point in saying that is that Cyclix will be generating some revenue, and the whole point behind VoltFi is to be a token that acts as a basket of a real yield cryptos. So the first one is going to be Cyclix. And so now VoltFi doesn't have to launch with pure inflationary Ponzi scheme tokenomics. They can actually have that inflationary yield with a little bit of yield from the casino of Cyclix. So I imagine shortly after Cyclix goes live and starts generating some revenue, they'll launch the VoltFi presale, or that's already live. That's already been going on for months. So they'll close it and actually go forward with the launch of the token, the TGE of the token. And then hopefully that goes really well. But they have other projects that they're getting ready to put into the VoltFi ecosystem as well. So keep an eye. That will probably not happen for months. There's just things that are starting to brew behind the scenes that I want to have some of my liquidity ready for. So again, if WellShare is $10 million market cap day one, I'll probably won't. I'll just hold on to some of the cash that I have. And then hopefully VoltFi launches, goes up 1,000,000%, and then we can take some profit to roll into some other pre-sales before the market really takes off and goes crazy. But most of the pre-sales are waiting for Bitcoin to break out. And while we've been talking on this live stream, Bitcoin has been doing the exact opposite of breaking out. In fact, Bitcoin has been coming down pretty sharply, which is of course in line with the S&P 500. I do find it pretty interesting if you come look at more closely the NASDAQ. You'll find that last year we peaked October 24th and then had a pretty big dip. No, was that last year? No, this was a 2-day. Oh, I'm on the 1 minute chart. RIP. NASDAQ's doing pretty well then. If we go to the daily chart on the NASDAQ, this is what I wanted. Why does it looks so weirdly similar, doesn't it? Doesn't the daily chart and the 1 minute chart look just like weirdly similar? I don't know, maybe it's just me. But we go to the daily on the NASDAQ and we'll see that last year we peaked around July. We peaked in July of 2023 and we didn't break all-time highs again for 120 days until November 2023. And right now, again, the same thing's happening where we peaked in July of 2024 and it looks like it's possible we won't be breaking all-time highs again until around November. October, November, same thing in the grand scheme of everything. So it's just interesting to see the cyclic nature of the markets. And then after breaking all-time highs once again, we rallied up an additional 16%. 16% over that same time frame. Bitcoin rallied 38%. So that would be pretty glorious if we saw something similar in which Bitcoin rallied a nice 38%. got us up to that $90,000 threshold, which is what I've been waiting for a little bit of time here. I'm expecting that when we do break out of this bull flag on Bitcoin, we'll go up to just under 100,000, somewhere in the low 90s before getting a pretty decent pullback again, just from everyone taking profits before we get to 100,000 because it's such a psychological barrier. Retiring off well share. God damn, thanks for the thanks guys for your support. And immediately posts one of the banned emojis. The audacity. Put user in timeout. The audacity. The Diddy oil must not survive. Did you guys see? It was supposedly laced. Okay, all right. Get the live stream banned immediately. Accusations coming out that the Diddy oil was laced. I'm going to get off of that. I don't like the direction at which that was headed. You're damn right, Don. S&P is almost at all-time highs. Bullish. Actually, it is all-time high. Price discovery. Let's go. Quit referring to Mandy as your liquidity. I don't have liquidity. It's all in the market. All of my liquidity is, I'll show you where it all is. All of my liquidity is right here. All of my liquidity just keeps bleeding. Why do you fuckers keep selling it all? All of my liquidity just consistently goes down and down and down. It's also in the bio protocol presale. I put so much into this. But that wasn't even liquidity. I swapped tokens. I swapped my actual investments, my crypto, into this. They've raised millions of dollars, though. They've raised millions of dollars, and it's launching at $100 million valuation. I do think this thing rallies somewhere between 5 to 10 billion. I think the Biogenesis auction, we're getting in at $100 million market cap right now. Round one was $85 million market cap. I think this thing rallies to be $5 to $10 billion this cycle. I do think that's very much so on the table. Like 5 billion is my base case. 1 billion is my bearish case scenario. And I think my bull case scenario is like 50 billion. But we will see. Patience, patience. When boat party? Boat party when Noble hits all-time high. Noble at $1, I get the tattoo. Noble at all-time high, I think we lock in boat party. How is that? I mean, all-time high is 15 cents, so maybe not. That might not be there yet, because I'm probably not going to be selling too much at 15 cents. We'll literally just be getting started again at 15 cents. Hold on, we need to do a poll. If I'm going to be funding the entire thing off of my Noble bag, do we really want to see me dump enough for a yacht party at 16 cents? Is that really something that we want to see? I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is why we're here. Hell yeah. Any profits I get from Wells will go towards cigars for the yacht party. I'm bullish on that, actually. Maybe we can crowdsource the yacht party. Ticker yacht. That's not how you spell yacht, but there's a coin with it. A 1.1k market cap. You guys want to pump this? It just came out. There's 3 holders. One person has 49% of the supply, one person has 50%, and one person has 0.09%. Less than $1 in liquidity. This seems pretty good, guys. Conviction. You have to have conviction if you want to get into this thing. Look at that. It's only gone straight up. Imagine if we got in it 2 minutes ago. We'd already be up 0.3%. Sus. Seems legit. Oh, man. You know what's funny is if I bought like $2 worth of this right now, they'd probably rug it immediately and take the $2. I hear yachts are cheap in Florida right now. Yo, that's rough. I spell yacht. Yacht. For sale. Florida. Boats for sale in Florida. From Yacht World. We're gonna need something bigger than these though. Gonna be renting something. It'll probably be something like this. This one's cool though. For my personal use, I would enjoy something like this. $500,000, not that bad. Ooh, all right. $5.5 million. That would be a fun yacht party. Okay, here we go. If Noble gets to 16 cents, this will be the boat that we purchase, all right? I'll sell $119,000 worth, and we'll go forward with this one. Because that would be like 1 million tokens, right? 1 million tokens will be $119,000 at 16 cents, at 12 cents, right? But you got to pay taxes. Banana boat party. What about party boat rental Florida? Okay, I mean this could be the yacht party, right? $600, 32 people, 32 foot, 16 passenger. This could be fun. It's not necessarily the yacht that we were looking for. This one, all right. Now we're starting to talk a little bit more. Beautiful and unique motor yacht for special events. Perfect for Banana Zone. I don't really know what Banana Zone is. Golf balls, not goofballs. As long as it's big enough for me to hit golf balls off the back of it. Yeah, goofballs would be pretty weird, MK. Not gonna lie. Don't ask. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. We're on to something. Noble blocks at 1 penny, and I will rent this. Not that. Nope. Rent this little inflatable cushion. Okay, all right. Can you chill? There's options, guys. I feel like this would be more fun. A little bit less personal though. But a good yacht party. This looks like the one. What day is Noble gonna skyrocket? Do we want to do this in the middle of the winter? Or do we want to wait until like February of next year? Could coincide with my birthday on the 14th. We could do a yacht party that weekend. No, that probably... Actually, that might low-key work out pretty nicely. Guests. Definitely want more than 15. Although there's 12 in here, so 15 might be perfect. You have to be a 1 million Noble Blocks holder for a ticket. John Smith, you might be onto something here. I need to see proof of bag holder. We need CZ to come. Clear that browser history. All right. I'm not being baited into checking that. Remember last time I checked the browser history? That did not end well for me. I don't know. I still don't know why that was bookmarked. I still have, like, I'm pretty sure it was Lucas, but I have no way of knowing for sure why that was bookmarked. Do it after TGE. Noble already TGE'd. In the yacht party, we have to bring all of our ledgers so that we lost our bitcoins in a boating accident. The IRS will have no idea. Sorry guys, it was a boating accident. Add extras. What are the extras that we can add? Additional guests, $100 per person. Let's just go ahead and say that there will be 20 people attending this party, but that's additional, right? So is that a total of $37,000? Never mind, guys. We'll add an additional 5. All right. Catering options. Full catering service. It just depends on the price that everything gets to. What does 1 million Noble get you? Let's say this takes tattoo at $1. Yacht party happens at 50 cents. All right, I'd be willing to sell for less. For the sake of the yacht party, I'd be willing to sell for less than 50 cents. Let's say 25 cents, because then I can cover this pretty simply. The hell, a million noble. We can afford the yacht party with a million noble at what? 2 cents? We can afford the yacht party at 2 cents, guys, for a million noble. Full catering service, beverage options. You guys can chill with just wine, beer, and soda. I feel like that's safe. That's fine. Docking fee, crew fee, 15 grand. At a 1.5 cent noble, we can afford the full yacht cruise for 15 guests, for a total of 20 guests, for a quarter of a day. This looks very much more doable than I thought it was going to be. If Cyclix hits $50, I'll fund 50% of it. Now we're talking, Zach. If you guys want extras, I mean, you guys are probably going to have to sell part of your bags to fly into the southern part of Florida for the cruise. But if you guys want to pitch in for some extras, we can do it. We aren't worth that kind of money. T on his secret book market. No. You smart will dump on 50 cents to not get the noble tattoo. No, trust me. I want the noble tattoo. If, like, I would very much willingly get a Noble Blocks logo tattooed on my arm or something, my thigh, my upper thigh, if Noble gets to $1. Very much so. Spy got you. Chill. I can afford it now with Axon and Eagle AI. Eagle AI went nutty. Axon also went nutty, but we didn't have anything planned. Do 14 of them. We need entertainment. Oh my god. You guys fund the rest of that. I'll get the basis going. Okay? Tell me how many people are going to go, and then we can chill. But you guys fund the rest of it. I think $15,000 for a night on this beauty. Look at this. That is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You can fit 20 people just up here. Oh my god, they have a whole... Damn. I think my work hosted one of these once. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure my work hosted this exact boat. Yeah, because we had tables like this, and we had a little bathroom up here in the corner. Okay, this will be anyone who has more than 10,000 noble, or 10 million noble. The 10 million noble plus club will be chilling in here. So it'll be like me and Delroy. Lucas needs to come as well. I am sure Lucas would not miss the Noble Blocks yacht party. I am certain of that. All we have to do, and I mean this full-heartedly, guys, okay? Noble Blocks yacht party. It all starts with the DeSci Shillers community raid tomorrow. Tomorrow, Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will all be aggregating here. We're going to do the normal market recap like we did today, where we're talking about everything in DeSci, any updates I think are worthy, and then we are going to go into a community and together raid to profess our love for decentralized science. So that activity is what is going to help us get to the Noble Blocks yacht party. So if you guys actually want that to take place, I need your attendance. All right. The lotion's back. Put user in timeout. 10 seconds. Confirm. Patrick and Delroy Diddy oil lotion. 10-second timeout. Get out. Out. Dang, 1 million Noble is only $4,800 right now. I'm fully aware of that. Is there a link for the raid? Not yet, Deviant. Not yet. We have to pick whose community we want to raid. So maybe that's what we'll do right here, actually. Let's decide on which of the communities we want to go and raid for the name of decentralized science. So let's go look. Who are some of the most prominent figures? Not necessarily prominent, but who are some of the figures that have communities, either Telegram or Discord, who are in crypto that you guys follow outside of me, of course? DeSci friend zoned me. RIP. RIP. Who else do you guys follow for crypto people that has a private community that has some momentum going? Because we've done a couple of them and there's just like not been anyone talking when we go in and raid. And so we need a little bit of activity. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, right? Because ultimately the impact is the same. We're going to have people who join next see us talking about decentralized science for a minute. Momentum's dead. You right. These raids are going to go hard when the market picks up. But for now, we need to have practice raids. So I'll graciously accept these as practice raids while the momentum is not in favor of crypto. But we do need to be conducting these so we can get all of the kinks out and make sure that everything is smooth and perfect as we continue to flourish, right? All communities are dead. That's why we're talking about Diddy. You might be onto something here. You might be onto something, Derek. DeFi Daddy. That's a good one, actually. Oh, that's actually a really good one. I think he would find that hilarious. Learn to earn. Let's go check out his community. General. See how active they are today. Nathan said good morning right at 12 today at 12:15. Ryan said GM. X stream shortly here. Bullish. Oh, I got a blue one. Newcomer. Aw. We're all gonna look like newcomers because I have not messaged much at all in here. Diddy is a distraction. You're probably not wrong. No, Derek, we're not making Diddy DAO. That's sus. What's good, Just Chill? Welcome. We're talking about the DeSci raid we will be conducting tomorrow. Same time, same place. Every day, Monday through Friday, we go live here at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Talk about DeSci in the broader market. Every Thursday at 12. Realistically, it's like 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but at 12 we come live and we go and we raid one of the other crypto communities that exists and we talk about decentralized science and everything that's happening. That's how we gain momentum and gain traction on the entire DeSci movement outside of what the founders are doing, right? Everyone has a role in this world of crypto. We have the founders who need to lead their teams to greatness. We have the developers who need to build the products, which the founders can lead. And then we have the community side of things and the marketing side of things. We have the KOLs who have to shill responsibly, and we have the community which needs to go and spread the word as much as possible to showcase how vibrant the community is. Right now, nobody's doing that for DeSci, and so I'm trying to orchestrate on the back end the people who are going to present DeSci to the people who don't know about it. The founders are doing a really good job building. The devs are doing a really good job deving. The shillers are not doing the best job of shilling yet. And so that's where we come in. That's how we get everything going. Diddy DAO right now. No, right meow. Everyone share out the stream. Bullish on Dan the Man. Hopefully everyone has liked the stream. Otherwise, we're gonna have to end it short here right now. What do you think of the memes and if it's good for utility tokens? Think it's hurting us? For sure. For sure, Just Chill. I don't even think we have the full extent. I can go on a rant here for a second, but I'll try and keep it limited. I don't even think we know the full extent to which the memes are actually impacting us in the broader market, because I don't think that the Bitcoin dominance chart here is taking into account the pumped up fun shitters that get pumped up every single day. I don't think this Bitcoin dominance is actually being represented appropriately, given that there's so many new meme coins that pop up, like Rodang or whatever, Mudang. Mudang came out of maybe a month ago, and all of a sudden it's worth $200-300 million. Fwog came out 2 months ago, and all of a sudden it's worth $200 million. That's $400 million of market cap, which I doubt is being put into this Bitcoin dominance chart. So I think we're actually being hurt a lot more when it comes to where the liquidity is going by these meme coins than people realize. But I do think that this next leg up for Bitcoin and for the rest of the crypto market will come with a lot of utility projects starting to run again, because most people are realizing that they can't just buy any old meme coin and make a ton of money. It's mostly the same people making a lot of money off the meme coins over and over and over again. Eventually, we'll have a segue back into the utility, and that's why we're positioned in a pretty good spot, in my opinion, to benefit off of it. And DeSci is one of, if not the most utility-driven narratives in the entire industry, which is why it is suffering so much, as people don't give a shit about utility, which is why we need to come together and express to everyone that there is community here in DeSci, right? There's a lot of people who know about DeSci and a lot of people who are actively contributing to the entire movement. And so if we can get more eyes on it, I think that'll wake everyone up, and inevitably, knock on wood, SEC, clog your ears, pump our bags. That's the whole goal of these raids, is to pump our bags. Every single DeSci project that we talk about is between $1 million and $20 million in market cap. Occasionally you have the stragglers up at 30 million, but even 30 million is microscopic in the grand scheme of things. We're seeing people with like $20,000 sell orders tank the price of Axon now in a single candle. It gets eaten up pretty quickly because people are waiting on the sidelines for it, but that doesn't change the fact that this is such an illiquid market so far because there is no one with real size yet. So we have to go to them and show them that, hey, there's some DeSci projects that are literally funded by governments. There are some DeSci projects that are working pretty closely with NVIDIA. There are some DeSci projects that are actually changing the entire realm of the academic landscape. There's a DeSci project that is literally created by the CEO of Coinbase. There's the most prominent investor figure in the entire space, CZ, is only investing in AI and DeSci and online education with his own stuff. If we can get that message out to people, I think they'll start paying attention again. And if we can successfully get that message out to a ton of people, we'll successfully pump our bags. And that's the goal of the raids. So please, I beg with all of you guys to join the raid tomorrow. Same time, same place. Be here, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, tomorrow, Thursday, October 10th. And show up, show face, and we're going to go raid DeFi Daddy's community. I'll post everything in the Shiller's Telegram, and of course in the Discord ourselves. So if you're not in it already, go ahead and click into the description of the video and join both of them. I believe they're there. Let me just double check before I do anything else. Pause that. I put a whole description right here, the link.me. Let me see what you guys are saying, because I can see that you guys are saying many, many things. I have just not been reading because I was on a rant.
This guy?
Shh. Don't talk. No talking. Plus they know us. Facts. Tired of memes. Shiller's got a shill. If I shill a meme next cycle, someone has permission to smack me. That's fair, Derek. That's fair. Same. I need a sheet to copy paste into the raids, post as much as we can before we get banned, lol. Facts. Honestly, maybe we need to go tell the public a little bit more about it too. Go on X and everyone, like, make it public, like who's joining the raid this week. Most slept on DeSci. I completely agree, just chill. Who would be the top DeSci group right now? Us. What do you mean? We're the only one. Where are the whales at? What do we need to shill? We just need them to know that there's development happening. John Smith asked, what happened to your TikTok? They banned me for being too raw, too real. Apparently you're not allowed to talk about weather manipulation technology, nor are you allowed to promote Donald Trump, nor are you allowed to talk about Andrew Tate or talk down upon Joe Biden. the standard stuff. They banned my account for the third time, and this time apparently the forever, which is what it is. It low-key was just a distraction for my energy. I could focus a lot more into X and YouTube and get a lot more bang for my buck, I think. You are articulate, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do you think Coinbase will list RSC, or it's a waiting game for next year? I don't know, man. I don't know. They tried earlier this year to get listed on Coinbase and they got declined. I think they need to prove themselves a little bit more, and I think it's important that Coinbase doesn't, this is my own little theory with it. I don't think Coinbase will list Research Coin before any of the other DeSci projects. So I think Axon will be first, or Bio token will be first, maybe Data Lake, but probably not because it's really small. I think one of those needs to be first simply because Brian Armstrong is the CEO of Coinbase and one of the co-founders of Research Coin, and is battling the SEC and lobbying politicians. And so I think from Coinbase's reputation in the legal system, if they were to list Research Coin as the first DeSci project they list, I think it will look bad on them, as if they're showing favoritism because it was created by the CEO, you know? So I think they're playing a little bit of a game here, and despite, I think, being able to list it without a problem, I think they're waiting until it's like socially accepted to list it, you know? Depends if Research Coin wants to pay to get listed on exchange. Facts. Sir, do you have a degree in DeSci yapology? Yes, I do, Don. Yes, I do. I can go ahead and make one and I'll post it. Motherfucker. I love it. Research Coin whales need liquidity. It makes sense for an exchange listing. I agree. Stop reading bottom to top, please. It's top to bottom. Shut the fuck up. I'll do what I want, Dan. Mandy named you again. Banned. Yeah. All right, that's all the comments. We went through those rapid fire. Your time, ladies and gentlemen, is your most valuable asset. Hopefully, this was worth investing it into. I have to go to the bathroom, so I will see you guys tomorrow for the raid. Make no mistake, it's how we're going to get to the yacht cruise. The DeSci yacht party can only happen if we can do these raids appropriately and make sure that decentralized science is one of the top narratives for this cycle. Let's get it.